How's it going, Judge?
Good. What's up, Jack?
Good. With the first scrimmage in the books now, how do you feel like things went for the defense for you guys?
The scrimmage went well. We did what we were supposed to as a defense. Coach White made the calls, we made the plays, and we just, executed.
Where have you seen yourself get better the most from this time last year to today?
I'd say just, the mental part of the game, like situational stuff, knowing when to do what, where to line up, stuff like that. So just improving football IQ overall.
Judge, was there anybody in particular that caught your eye, maybe a young guy from the scrimmage?
Yeah, being a DB, we line up in front of all the receivers. So, all those young receivers showed out. The ones that came in the spring, Murph came here in the summer, so getting to see what he looked like during camp. Yeah, so all those young guys showed out.
Was there anyone in particular you were going up against that you found like was kind of like a challenge to go up against in the scrimmage?
Everybody gives great work. Shout out to JB. JB gave me great work over the scrimmage. But any one of those receivers, they're here for a reason, so they give us all great work.
Where do you see the confidence level of the secondary right now with all the guys you'll have returning and what you've been able to do through preseason camp?
Yeah, the confidence as a secondary as a whole, like we're as deep as ever in the secondary room. So everybody has confidence. It's great competition in there. We lost Nick last year, but we have a lot of guys that came in. So I feel like we're in a great spot.
Year 3 for you. Where do you want to see yourself grow between now and the start of the season? Like, where do you hope to improve the most?
For me personally, just plays on the ball. I had left a lot of money on the field last year. So, when I get my hands on those balls, just being able to secure them and turn those PBUs into INTs.
You mentioned you left a lot of money on the field last year. Do you remember any plays in particular that you're like man, like watching back, like I can't believe I let that happen?
Yeah, and they stick with you. But as a DB, and I still got to remind myself of this now. It's short-term memory. So his next play. Can't let it affect you. Let one bad play affect a series. One bad series, bad game turn to a bad season. So just that short-term memory. But yeah, a lot of those things, like when we watch film in here, those plays pop up and it's like, dang, I wish I had that back. But it is what it is.
What are some things you want to see from the secondary in this second scrimmage coming up?
Just repeat what we did last scrimmage. Execute at a high level, make plays on the ball, turnovers, run to the ball, fast, physical.
I know it's probably hard to get a full read on how the offense looked from your vantage point on defense, but what did you make of the way Lenoris looked with the offense out there?
Lenoris showed what he can do last year. Good quarterback, great quarterback. He showed out in the scrimmage as well. Appreciate y'all.